from the mother who called the police for help only to have her son shot instead.
What is it that you want from us tonight?
We need him to go to the hospital. I need him to go to the hospital.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground now! Show me your hands!
Come on, Mom, I love her. And I hear, get down on the ground! Get down on the ground! Get on the ground! Bam, 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 bam!
Here are 6 of the most heartbreaking cases where parents discovered that the police had taken the lives of their children, starting with the clumsiest officer in police body cam history. On April 11th, 2021, an officer pulled over 20-year-old Dante Wright for a traffic violation. During the stop, officers ran a check on Dante and discovered he had a warrant for gun possession. As the officer proceeded to arrest him, the suspect decided to act funny and did something he later came to regret.
You're under arrest, Dante. You did?
Yes!
Okay.
I shot him! Oh my God!
Okay. Kim, sit down.
In a tragic turn of events, the officer, intending to use her taser to subdue Dante, mistakenly confused it with her gun and fired multiple shots.
I shot him! Oh my God!
Okay. Kim, sit down.
Are you okay?
Richard, I get several at gunpoint, 53rd Camden Drive.
Okay, one of the 26.
Okay, Kim, take a breath, okay? Kim, that guy was trying to take off with me in the car.
The officer was inconsolable after making such a grave error, and her pain only intensified when dispatch confirmed Dante's passing. Meanwhile, Dante's girlfriend had already called Dante's mom while the traffic stop was ongoing, and upon her arrival at the scene, she was devastated to find her only son had been fatally shot by the police.
I know what's going on.
I know what's going on!
What happened?
FaceTime live! Ma'am, I'm gonna get you somebody to talk to. I'm gonna get you someone to talk to. Okay? But I just can't have you going over there right now, okay?
Ma'am, my name is Mark. My name is Mark. What is your name? Can I have you sit on the ledge here?
You guys shot him. Why?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Why? Because he had a warrant? Are you serious? I was here. I watched it.
Can you sit down? Tell me what's going on, because I wasn't here.
No! Where's the girl that was in the car with him? You guys made her hang up Facebook Live so you could kill my son. That's pretty pathetic. It was a high-speed chase? Brian? How? And then what's your son's name? Dante Wright. It was not a high-speed chase. You guys shot him in a pullover traffic. I didn't do anything, man. Yeah, you did. He was laying in his front seat dead. His girlfriend Facebooked me. How did his car get smashed?
The officers attempted to calm her down and persuaded her to sit down.
You said there was a traffic stop and they shot
They
him?
pulled him over, and he said, Mom, we have a warrant. I said, I don't know. They asked him to get out of the car. He got out of the car, and they said, wait, stop. They said, stop. And then she goes, and then they shot him, and he fell back in the seat. And he was in the driver's seat. And she said, they shot him. And I said, what do you mean they shot him? She said, yeah. And then they told her to hang up. And that was it. I don't know nothing else. So I had to call you guys to find out where this happened.
I really don't know more because I just came because I heard there was trouble.
Why is my car smashed up?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This deputy here wasn't. We weren't here. But
I'm
Is he alive?
I do not know the condition. I don't know. Are you guys serious? What are you talking to me for then?
I'm going to find out.
We're going to find out, but we have to wait and find out who's involved and who's in charge.
Massive protests erupted following Dante's death. Police officer Kim Porter, responsible for the fatal mistake, was convicted of second-degree manslaughter and sentenced to 2 years in prison. Dante's family was awarded a settlement of $3.25 million, while his girlfriend in the car received $350,000 for the trauma she experienced during the incident. While Dante's mom was understandably heartbroken and received a significant settlement from the case, the mother in the next case sought no compensation whatsoever, but rather the death penalty for the officers responsible for her son's death. This is 17-year-old Dalaneo Martin, who was found sleeping in a reported stolen car, and he paid the ultimate price for his actions.
Stop! Stop, man, just let me out. Let me out! Stop! Stop or I'll shoot!
On March 18, 2023, officers from the Metropolitan Police Department responded to a report of a suspicious vehicle with a man sleeping inside. Upon arrival and running the license plate, they found that the car had been reported stolen. Suspecting that the sleeping man might be the car thief, they moved to neutralize him.
See if this door is open? Okay. If it is, I'm going to pull it open, I'm going to grab him.
It's just one guy, right?
Yep.
It's locked.
The driver's door was locked, foiling their initial plan to apprehend the driver upon opening the door. After more than 20 minutes of deliberation, they devised a new plan to access the car through the back door and quickly apprehend the driver. Unfortunately, this plan would prove disastrous, with one man having to pay dearly for it.
Police! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Stop! 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 Stop, man! Just let me out! Let me out! Stop! Stop or I'll shoot! Stop! Shot fired! Shot fired! Shot fired! Don't move! Don't move! Block 12! Move!
For over 3 minutes, none of the officers offered the suspect any medical assistance. By the time they finally did, it was too late, as the suspect had already passed away. The Metropolitan Police Department and the U.S. Attorney's Office deemed the officers' actions justifiable following investigations, citing the suspect's car theft and the perceived danger to officers during the encounter. However, the suspect's family held a different opinion, as expressed during their press conference.
Seen the video yesterday of my son being murdered. I'm lost. Like, my kids got a door. Seeing their brother murdered all over national TV. I want the officer name released immediately. I want him arrested. I want him to stop getting paid while he murdered my son and still home with his family, not doing no work and getting paid for murder. I don't sleep, I don't eat, and justice need to be served.
And to the Park Police Union Chief, who condones this killing, shame on you. I hope that you never have to experience the pain that Miss Martin has had to endure, that her family has had to endure. We will pursue justice for Dalaneo with or without the help of the federal government or the District of Columbia.
The next case is even more heartbreaking, as the victim was killed in front of his mother after he had pleaded with the police not to take his life.
Why are you acting like this?
I'm a little nervous because I don't like cops.
What have they done to you?
Stop resisting when you're not resisting.
So we're different, right?
Pill! There's a pill! Let me go! Get up! Get up! Get up! Stop! Stop resisting, bro!
Police officers were dispatched to a middle school in Pueblo, Colorado during pickup hours following multiple reports of a man lurking around the school premises and peeping into cars. Reports also indicated that the man appeared to be intoxicated. Upon arrival, officers spotted the man, identified as 32-year-old Richard Ward, and they proceeded to question him about the reports they got.
What's going on?
Wow, calling cops for me, just looking for my little brother, huh?
Absolutely.
Cool,
So
just
what's the
looking
deal?
for my little brother.
Okay, who's the little brother?
Eddie's, Chase Ward.
Okay. Forgot who the little brother was?
No.
All right?
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, man.
Okay.
Why are you touching my arm, bro? Let go.
Why are you acting like this?
I'm a little nervous because I don't like cops.
Why?
I have anxiety. They've done things to me.
What have they done to you?
Stop resisting when you're not resisting.
Was that PD or us?
Who knows?
So we're different, right? We're the SO.
I don't know. You treat us all. I mean, I'm not just trying to disrespect you, nothing, but it's just like I'm just a normal guy just trying to get my brother, you know.
You said we treat you? What?
I don't know.
I don't even know who you are.
Richard claimed he felt anxious because of the police presence and past experiences with law enforcement. However, the officers insisted they were different, but as this case unfolded, you would find out how right Ward was about being wary of these policemen.
Okay.
Cool.
Right.
I'm just here to pick up my little brother, man. I'd like to just.
So,
who did I disrupt by trying to get my brother?
Well, they said that you were going around trying to mess with doors and open up cars.
No, dude. I thought. Oh my God.
So what'd you do? I just want to hear your side of the story, man.
Oh, you're talking, dude. I straight up thought that was my car. That's all it was.
You thought it was your car
Yeah.
over here, and you were looking for your brother, but not
Well,
quite sure.
I straight up thought that was my car.
Okay.
I seen the
And
people
what
in there.
car was it?
I thought it was my mom. I was yelling at her. I thought because I knew she was in there. I don't even know that lady.
Yeah, I know. That's what she was freaking out about, right?
Hey, but she was like, but when she started driving, I was like, oh man, and I was like, lady, I'm sorry. I was like, I did not mean, you know.
Yeah.
And
Ward had accompanied his mom to pick up his younger brother from school, a fact corroborated by his mom, who was in the front car with him. However, as the interaction progressed, a sudden and unexpected event occurred, which validated Ward's long-standing fears.
That's what happened. So.
Okay. Are you under the influence of anything?
No.
Okay. You have an ID with you?
Do
you have any weapons? Do you have any weapons?
I don't think so. I had a pocket.
You don't think so? Don't pull them out. What is this thing here?
Get it. Pill. There's a pill. Let me go. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back, bro. Stop. 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 Stop resisting, bro. Stop. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Alright. It's alright. It's okay. Hey, stop. It's okay. Stop.
Stop moving.
Did you shoot him? Did you guys shoot him?
The officers manhandled Ward and ultimately shot him after he attempted to swallow a pill, which was later revealed to be his prescribed anti-anxiety medication. Hearing her son being shot, Ward's mom was devastated. However, the abuse of power by the officers didn't stop there, as they further punished Ward's mom and the other occupants.
Is my son shot? Did you shoot him with rubber bullets? He doesn't have a weapon! Did you shoot him, dude? Did you shoot him? Did you shoot him? No! You shot him?
No! Stay in the car.
Stop, man. Hey, stop. Sir, hey, I want your name to pass over man right now, dude. Hey, I'm not doing nothing. Sir,
Okay,
can I talk to you, man?
Hold on real quick. Just let us figure out what's going on, okay?
Hang on.
He's not there!
Paramedics arrived and confirmed Ward's death at the scene. The officers further escalated the situation by arresting his mom and the other passenger in the car, subsequently taking them to jail and impounding their car. Despite protests, the district attorney cleared both officers, asserting that their actions were largely justified. In response, Ward's family filed a lawsuit against the police department, citing improper use of force and illegal arrest. If you find this video interesting, please leave a like and subscribe to help the algorithm spread awareness. Now back to the video. The mother in this case witnessed her son being shot and was even arrested herself. However, the parent of the next victim endured an even more traumatic ordeal, as the experience left him a shadow of his former self. While responding to reports of a man inside a car pulling a gun and threatening people at Smyrna Park, officers from the Stanislaus County Sheriff's Department were redirected after receiving additional reports of a hit and run involving another vehicle. Police officers pursued the vehicle involved in the hit and run, and as they closed in on the suspects, one of the passengers, armed, attempted to flee the police, an action which ended in the worst possible outcome for him. The officer, without issuing a verbal command to stop, fired more than a dozen shots at the suspect, a clear violation of police procedures resulting in the suspect's death. The other 4 suspects in the car were arrested, and multiple guns, drugs, and ammunition were found. The victim, 15-year-old Spencer Mendez's death, left his parents devastated, particularly his once jovial father, who had since become a mere shadow of his former self.
I just don't see it happening. I just don't see this happening to him. He's a good kid. I mean, everybody that knew him, that they all loved him. I'm thinking about joining him. But I got family and all that stuff. For him to go by himself.
The officer was cleared of any wrongdoing in the shooting and will not face any criminal charges. While Spencer's death might have been linked to his association with questionable individuals, the circumstances were entirely distinct in the next case, where the victim himself dialed 911 seeking their help.
No! Get you some help, Tony. Relax, man. Just stay down.
Hey.
Tony.
No! Oh, no, please.
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
This is Tony Timpa, a 32-year-old who called the police seeking assistance after ingesting illegal drugs and experiencing adverse effects. Compounded by his schizophrenia and lack of medication, his condition was critical and urgently required medical attention.
Help me! Hey, what's up? Hey, look, Tony. Look at me, bro.
Hey, Tony, chill out, man.
Get me, gun. Get me. Please get me. Just take me down.
No, you're fine.
Don't hurt me.
We're not gonna hurt you, bro. We're not gonna hurt you, bro.
Hey, relax, man.
No.
Get you some help, Tony. Relax, man. Just stay down.
Hey.
Tony.
No.
Tony.
Ah!
Stop it.
Oh, no, please.
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
What's your last name, Tony?
Please!
We're not gonna hurt you, okay? But you need to relax. Okay? What'd you take today? What did you take?
Oh, God, I can't feel!
Hey, what did you
Help
take?
me!
Hey, what did you take
Help
today?
me!
Tony, what did you take today? What did you take?
I'll tell you, but you know, let me go a little bit.
Hey,
help me!
The officers had already handcuffed Tony, deeming him a danger to himself. However, they also restrained him further by pressing their knee into his back, exerting their body weight on him for approximately 14 minutes. And from the sounds Tony was making, it was evident that he was in a highly uncomfortable position.
That's all we got.
Help me!
Tony Timpa.
No! No! Help me! Don't do it! Okay, I'm down! I'm down! Please don't do it! Please
you're all right.
do it!
Hey, you're okay.
Okay.
You're okay. You're okay.
Don't hurt me!
Yeah, don't jump back. You got paramedic behind you.
Okay.
You want to twist your body out to the right.
No, that's good. I'm just worried about him.
I can't live! I can't! Go! Oh God, that sucked.
You're gonna be all right.
Tony, relax. Tony, relax. Tony, relax. You don't need to be squirming, man.
While awaiting the arrival of the medics, Tony was held in this uncomfortable position for an extended period, to the point where he stopped breathing, an important detail that the officers failed to notice.
Tony, you still with us?
You all right, bud? You gonna be all right.
Is he acknowledging you?
He's moving.
Oh, I thought he nodded yes to your question.
Tony.
Tony.
Tony. He's breathing. He's asleep? He's snoring, that's what it was.
Yeah, he's asleep.
Wow.
The officers were mistaken in assuming that Tony was either sleeping or pretending to be asleep. By the time they realized their error, it was rather too late.
Tony.
Tony! Tony! Start to school. Wake up. I don't want to go to school. Five more minutes, First day, you can't be late.
Tony.
You bought your new shoes for the first day of school. Come on. Made breakfast, scrambled eggs, your favorite. Good waffles.
Yeah, he's not breathing. He's not breathing?
Nope.
Oh. Fire. Oh. No, he ain't breathing, bro.
We all put on some gloves when he's chest compressions.
He ain't breathing.
So he was fighting and then just gave up.
Hey, I've got his mom on the phone, and she knows all this stuff.
He's dead.
He's what?
He's dead.
Upon realizing their mistake, they began administering chest compressions to Tony for over 10 minutes. However, the worst fears of everyone involved were tragically confirmed once again.
No.
Appreciate you.
Sorry, we tried.
Tony's mother was devastated upon hearing of her son's death, and her heartbreak only increased when the police released the body cam footage revealing the officer's behavior.
So hard to hear my son scream, "Help me," and cry. And they laugh at him, and they torture him, and they kill him, and they have fun doing it, and they keep doing it even when he's not breathing, and then they're still making jokes. Because, see, it was fun for them. They were all in a circle having fun, laughing. They all had fun. It's like, okay, we get this 911 call. This guy needs help. Let's go have fun with him. Let's torture him and kill him. And we won't use a bullet. We'll use our hands. The best thing that can happen to my son right now is for these policemen to lose their badge in every jurisdiction in the United States of America, and let these other cops that are good, wonderful, decent people do their job, because they're there. But get the rotten apples out of the barrel. And the same with the paramedics. You watch that. Anybody that stands there and talks and carries on and never does CPR, not even for a second.
Tony's death was eventually classified as a homicide. His mother and son received a $1 million settlement for his loss. Despite this ruling, the officers involved were not charged, as they were protected by qualified immunity. The victim had called for help in the last case, but in the next case, it was the victim's mom who called for help, and she saw how the police brutalized her son instead.
What is it that you want from us tonight?
We need him to go to the hospital. I need him to go to the hospital.
On the ground now! On the ground!
He was running away. He was running away.
On September 5th, 2020, a mother contacted officers from the Salt Lake Police Department for assistance after her mentally challenged 13-year-old son, who had autism, was causing a great deal of trouble, preventing her from entering her home.
So my father was murdered January 16th, and literally our whole lives fell apart. Like my business, everything, like nothing mattered, you know. And he reacts to the outfits and everything like that. There's nothing we can do about that, because you're the only people we can call, because the insurance, I paid like freaking like like a whole year's worth of salary last month to get him treatment in Nevada because his insurance wouldn't cover it. I had to take him out against medical advice because of the fact I couldn't afford freaking $1,600 a day no more for a damn daycare that's not changing him.
Okay. What's going
point
tonight?
is, so like I'm driving home and I left my phone in my car to charge while I was at Carl's, and I cleaned Carl's, came back out, my phone's ringing, I answered the phone, and it's my younger son, and he's like, oh, so you can answer the phone for him but not for me? What did you do, block me? Blah 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 blah. Like I just was like, so he was just like freaking out on me.
We understand he doesn't like law enforcement.
No, not at all. It's a trigger. Like, I mean, he sees the badge and he automatically thinks like you're gonna kill him, or he has to defend himself in some way. Like he freaks out.
It was evident that she was struggling to handle her son, but her response to the officer's next questions would completely change the course of the interaction and influence the police's next actions.
And then we have some notes about some weapons possibly in the house.
Yeah, I do know that my worker was like, did you know like Lyndon has like a BB gun? And I was like,
are you sure it's a BB gun?
I don't know if it's a BB gun. I don't know if it's a pellet gun. I don't know if it's a prop weapon because my other son.
But you don't know if it's a real gun either.
I don't believe it's a real gun. I don't believe it's a real gun.
So unfortunately, we have to kind of treat them all as if they are.
I know.
What is it that you want from us tonight?
We need him to go to the hospital. I need him to go to the hospital. I cannot get in there on my own.
The officers approached the house, dividing themselves in an effort to catch the boy off guard. However, as soon as he sensed their presence, he fled, sparking a tense and dangerous chase.
Where'd he go? Did he leave the backyard? He jumped. He jumped. Freak, let me see your hands! Watch your corner! Get on the ground! 222 shots fired.
I don't feel good.
Let me see your hands!
The mother deeply regretted involving the police as they mishandled the situation, resorting to shooting her troubled son, even though he posed no significant threat to the officers at that time. This case gained extensive media coverage, and the actions of the police left his mother, who had initially called for their assistance, utterly devastated.
It was less than 5 minutes. How could it have escalated in less than 5 minutes? He was running away. He was running away. That knows how to deal with people with mental health issues, okay? So you call them, and they're supposed to come out and be able to de-escalate a situation using the most minimal force possible. I said, look, he's unarmed. He doesn't have anything. He just gets mad and he starts yelling and screaming. And he's a kid. He's trying to get attention. He doesn't know how to regulate. And I hear, get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. Get on the ground. Bam, 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 bam. And I thought my son was dead, and they didn't tell me he wasn't dead, and they wouldn't let me go to the hospital for like a long, long time. Why didn't they tase him? Why didn't they shoot him with a rubber bullet? He's a small child. Why don't you just tackle it? You are big police officers with massive amounts of resources. Come on, give me a break.
Although the boy survived multiple gunshots, he would never be the same again, spending nearly a year in a coma. Additionally, the family received a $3 million settlement from their excessive force lawsuit against Salt Lake City. If you liked this video, YouTube thinks you will like these videos even more.